So obviously great win. UNLV had been playing very good basketball. I thought our defense and our rebounding, especially in the first half, was terrific. And then offensively, we were sharing the ball. We lost that a little bit in the second half. But I knew they'd come back. When you have one of the best players, one of the best scorers in the country, we had to be ready to go. He made some tough shots. They're a really good team. Justin Webster's a terrific talent as well. But I thought the play of the game, in my opinion, was Sebastian's tie-up. That rebound was huge. And then House, obviously, Mash and House got a little bit crazy at the basket with trying to finish. House slowed down, made that big mid-range. Thank you so much to our fans. I've said it over and over and over again. I know that the pit has been filled to the rafters years ago. It will be back. You don't understand how good that is for where we're at as a program, and our fans should be applauded. We're rebuilding. There's vaccine mandates. There's a lot of things going on, but you can just feel there's a little bit of buzz, and so I'm happy that we ended on a good note for our seniors and our fans.
Coach, you made the plays when you had to make the plays. What's it say about how this team has grown to be able to finish off an opponent like that?
And down another big guy. I mean, Jordan Arroyo played 18 minutes. I didn't know how much he'd play at all. It's all so many good learning experiences for these young guys. And UNLV is an older veteran group with one of the best players in the league. I mean, they swept Colorado State like it was nothing. They're very, very talented. So another man down was hard, but I just thought our fans willed us to victory. I think we've had a lot of good moments this year, a lot of moments we can learn from and continue to build and grow off of.
Can you give us an update on Jay, or just what you do know of?
Sprained ankle is what I do know, or I'm assuming. He said he wanted to go back in. He looked like he couldn't move. So we'll have a better feel for it tomorrow.
Looked like he came down on the foot. Did you see what happened?
I didn't see it. He went to go crash the glass, and then there was a timeout, and he was in pain.
Obviously, you guys get off to a quick start with Mashburn, but they do cut it down to the 3-point game. You guys are up as many as 21, and then they cut it down to 3 points late. And I'm curious what you're telling them in the huddle, or what you saw in their eyes and their communication in those late huddles.
I mean, I told them, guys, they are a really good team. They're a dynamic team with a lot of talent and well coached. They're going to make a run. That's what good teams do. I thought that Mash and House they were getting wild at the basket, trying to get fouled. When we slowed down, and you can't play not to lose, but just defend and rebound. They're going to push the ball. They're going to get out on makes and misses. But I mean, we made winning plays at the end when we needed to.
Coach, you called the timeout, you slowed the tempo down, you ran a little false motion, and then Jalen just takes it to the hole, and that was a key basket. Did you feel like I got to set something up?
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to slow it down a little bit for sure, and it's a nice luxury to have when you put the ball in Jalen's hands. And one, he's a terrific free throw shooter, phenomenal, which we all jinxed him. He missed that one today, but
someone very specifically tweeted right before that free throw.
It was your fault. And I was going to sub him out, and I'm like, I have a theory that if they know they're coming out, some of these guys miss it on purpose and have come out. I don't know if House did that, but I'm like, do I sub him in or not?
It's his fault.
But yeah, it's his fault. But it is a good luxury. When you have good guards, you have a chance. Now we're so decimated in the front court that it's been kind of hard to get positive momentum, but I like our team. I like where we're going, and it's great to get a little validation tonight.
How does a win like this carry you into the conference tournament?
I mean, what I like about it is there's teams right now who aren't playing with any spirit. Eddie House came to our shoot around, and he said to me, made a good point. He goes, "You guys you still look like you want to be here," which we're obviously building for the future. So it's great to get a win. It's great to beat a team in UNLV who's one of the best. They can beat anybody. So enjoy it tonight. Always great to get our seniors out with a win. I told them, I said, I'm 6-3 in senior nights. We need to win this one. Steve actually told me that. But I mean, I think what's great about it is our fans have been so loyal through kind of everything. 9 o'clock game. I didn't know what the crowd would be, but you could tell this place could be special.
Saquon was 2 for 2 at the free throw line and 1 for 1 from 3-point range. Why weren't you using that? much this year?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I would have lost a lot of bets. I was trying to get him out at the end of the game, too, so he could get honored, and it just happened so fast. But great for him. I mean, he's such a good person, great leader, dealt with a lot of adversity, always been positive, been a great mentor. So I told him, we're not done yet, but whenever we are done, we got your back, and we're going to try to help you wherever it is that you can go.
Can you just speak on the rest of the seniors now, just Jordan, Saquon? I know Clay didn't get in, but just
Jordan was unbelievable. 7 rebounds, had 2 blocks. He's I know I put him on scholarship, but to have a walk-on like that is a great luxury to have, especially when you're down now 4 bigs. But Jordan was terrific, got some traffic rebounds, made a big free throw, and a great kid, and he wants to keep playing basketball. We will help him. I would recommend him to anybody. He's a team guy. He works hard. And then Clay is crazy enough to say he wants to get into coaching, so we'll try to help him as well. So it's hard when you don't recruit the guys, and they stay. And I try to tell them over and again, you are my players, and you always will be my players. So very grateful for those 3 guys.
It meant everything. I had to soak everything in, I told the team, I told my coaches, I told my family, I want to go out with a bang. I want to go out with the right way. So I came and gave it my all. We played a tough team. I guarded it. Bryce Hamilton, the kid is tough, man. I salute him, man. He's so tough. But, I digged in. I worked hard and got the final result. So, man, I'm just happy.
One last game in the pit, and you're hitting corner threes and 2 for 2 at the free throw line.
I had to. My uncle was here, and I told him, I got a 3 for you tonight, matter of fact. So.
Did you tell him that before the game? You
I
really
told
did?
him that for the game. So, when I got a 3, he flew in this morning and flew out just now before the game ended. So, I definitely had to show him something.
You guys obviously still have some stuff to play for next week, but this was the last go around in the pit, and I know it was. We talked about it the other day, and you've talked about it, but you didn't get to play here last year. You only got to play about half the year this year at actual playing time. What's your memory of this pit going to be like, and this crowd now that it is over for you here anyway?
That last game, the fans, man, they came, they showed up today. They balled in. It was a 9 o'clock game. I didn't know if people was really gonna come out and show out, And man, they was there. They was on their feet. They was clapping the whole game. I can't be more appreciative for them. So I'm just happy I went out the right way.
can you just describe what you're feeling, walking up that ramp for the final time, giving high fives to fans?
Felt good. You can't ask for nothing else. These fans are special. They're really special. They got us through the game. Even when when UNLV made a run, they made us get through it. You can't. I just thank the fans, man, for this whole journey. When I was saying now, when I was hurt, the fans, they still with me, man. I'm blessed to have them a part of it.
To see, have the little kids coming up to you on the court after giving you those signs, giving you hugs. Clearly, the crowd and the fans have made an impact on you, but to know that you've made an impact on them for years to come, what does that mean to you?
It means everything, Even the kids here, even the kids back home that's watching, that's motivation right there. I hope I motivate all the kids to keep going, even when adversity hit, even when you fall down, just keep going, get back up and dust it off. So that's what I'm all about, And I got to thank Lil Dan. Lil Dan made this. Dan McHale, he made this poster right here. Every time I saw it in the camera, it just kept making me going, knowing it's my last game, and I went out with a bang. So I can't be thankful for more.
So clearly an emotional night and big week next week. How do you, look ahead to next week after such an emotional night?
Well, tonight I'm gonna enjoy this W. So I'm gonna enjoy this W. Lock back in tomorrow, but we're not done yet. You see, we can compete with everybody when we on, even our defense. So I think we got Nevada next. I think they're a tough team. They got us at their place. I feel like we're gonna get them back, just like how we did with UNLV today.
You guys, everything was going good. I know you guys got the good start. You guys had the big lead, led by as many as 21. They cut it to a 1-possession game late. I'm curious what was going through your mind there. In the final minutes, it's a 3-point game.
Me and Jay House came together. It was like, we're not gonna allow them to come in here and come back. Even though they came back, we're not gonna let them beat us on our court on this type of night. You know, we locked in, we stayed composed, we played defense. They was hitting tough shots. We rebounded well today, so I think we stuck together as a team and we came out with that W.
At the beginning of the season, you talked about McClatchy a lot, kind of giving you that leadership role. You kind of learned a lot from him. Have you talked to him? And also, who do you think is going to be next up once you leave?
I definitely been talking to Quach. You know, he definitely a big role model, especially where I came from. He told me what was going to happen last year, leading up to this year. So I want to thank Quach. You know, he was a big role model for me. And for next year, you know, Mash, House, you know, they're gonna be great leaders. I think they're gonna do the right thing, and I'm looking forward to keeping tune with them.
What's the biggest advice you're going to give to them?
House, stop playing around, but nah, just embrace this time. You know, there's tough times right here, especially that last game. So I think they're in good hands, especially with coach. So I think they're gonna be good.
Sweden's greatest import since ABBA.
I appreciate that very much.
16 minutes at 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, which tied a career high, and probably the biggest stat of all, he was +8 on the night. Questions for Sebastian Forsling.
Hey, look, regular season finale. Last time you guys were playing in the pit. How much fun was tonight? You guys look like you were playing with fun.
No, it's just coming out the gate, like we set the tone from the first plays really, and we just knew we have grown so much since the last UNLV game and really like improved in every area of like the game. Our main focus was to not get out rebounded and keep our turnovers under 10, and we achieved both of those goals, and that was the main reason why we won today, because we didn't get out rebounded and we didn't turn the ball over, because last time they had 49 points on just points of turnovers and rebounds. So for us, it was an effort game. Like we got destroyed at their place, so we had to get them back at our place. And they are. I gotta give props. They're a good team. They're playing good right now. They just beat Wyoming, and they're a good team. And we knew what we were coming into, but we knew like we have grown so much since the last game. So we came in with confidence, just playing, and all of our guys, especially Mash and House, really stepped up today. They always do. We always believe in them too.
But you also did. I mean, I don't know what the game plan specifically was on your guys' scouting reports, but I can't imagine it was for J.L. Tovar to play 4.5 minutes and you and Jordan Arroyo to fill that void. I mean, obviously you got hurt. You landed on a foot, it looked like. But you and Jordan, can you talk a little bit about Jordan's role too? I mean, and how he kind of held that 5 spot pretty well too.
So if I say out of the game perspective, our team is always about next man up. We always know, like anything can happen in basketball. It's a privilege to be out on the court, and you just got to be ready to step in. And Jordan is a phenomenal player. He's gonna go on and have an amazing career. And he really took care of his opportunity he got today, and really showed what he can do on the court with 7 rebounds as well. And and from my perspective, he's the reason why I've become so much physical player, like since I came here, because he pushes me in every practice. Like I've been getting like all the bruises you see on my body. It's not always from the games. It's from practice, and it's just helped me to like grow as a player. And guarding guys like Ike and Orlando Robinson has helped me grow massively.
Sebastian, is this a confidence thing? I mean, do you feel more confident when you take the floor?
Yeah, for sure. In the beginning, it was hard because you come up sitting on the bench for 7 games in a row, and it's kind of like, oh, am I gonna get my opportunity here? And then you get your opportunity, and you kind of get thrown into the fire, and it's just you have to learn every time you step on the court is a learning. Like you have to learn to walk in the park, to run in it, to know how to walk in it. So no, it's been a confidence thing for sure. Just confidence in my teammate, confidence in myself to go out there and like perform and bring value in ways that I can bring value in.
It was obviously was senior night before the game, and this being the home finale this season. I'm curious your thoughts now that I know you guys aren't done, but you guys are done in the pit for the year.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts of this place?
It's magical. That's the only word we like. It's magical. People is magical. The place is legendary. It's a privilege to step on that court and see all the fans come out every game and support us through the ups and the lows, and to hear the crowd cheering your name. And it's just a wonderful experience, and I can't wait for my next years and come back here and play. It's an amazing place to play.
I mean, Saquan Singleton, 2 for 2 in free throws, hits a 3-pointer. The guy who we all thought couldn't shoot, like his senior night, he couldn't miss. You guys kind of had it going tonight, like you said, from early on. I'm curious, late when they made the run and they cut it to 3 and it was a 1-possession game, what was that huddle like? Were you guys nervous or was it still confident?
We know we believe in ourselves. Like, we've gone through so much adversity. So to not believe in each other is wrong thing to say. And like, I believe in all those guys. I know everybody can step up any point, and I knew when we got in that huddle, coach was like, we got this still. We knew we was gonna take this one out from the get-go.
Next up, Vegas. How excited are you for the Mountain West tournament?
No, it's gonna be great. I haven't really played in a tournament like this since European Championships because of COVID. So I've only played it's just gonna be fun to play back-to-back games on days. It's kind of as us Europeans are used to with all the championships and stuff. So it's gonna be fun, and a good team. Nevada probably gonna play, big team, but we've grown so much as a team since we played them the first time when we lost our lead. So it's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be a good game for us as well.
Anything else? Are you in fact an ABBA fan?
I mean, sometimes, yeah. It depends on the situation.
You're not allowed to say no to that, are you?
Nah, it's kind of my pride to my country. I gotta say yes, but it's not something I put on every day. Appreciate all of you guys.
Okay, thank you.